All right, we are live. So, welcome to the Cardboard Guide, and welcome to Heiner, and welcome to Matthias Frisk. And tonight we are going to be talking all about the big Crossroad event at Gelsenkirchen at the White Rabbit Game Store. But welcome, Matthias, and welcome, Heiner.
Thank you.
Welcome to you guys, everybody online, and thanks for having us again.
Again, just to preface a bit here, we have a lot of topics to get to tonight, but we will be checking the live chat all the time. So feel free to write your questions or comments, and I'll be sure to catch them on there. Just so you know, we're just going to do a brief roundup of what the event is about. We're going to be talking a bit about the rules. We're going to be talking a bit about the Friday night dinner that everybody should come to. But I think we should just get the overall setting straight just to begin with. So what is the event and what is the date for the event? Just basic what's happening.
Last weekend of September, we will meet in Gelsenkirchen, which is very close to Essen. Essen, probably some of you know already from the Spiel, and in particular last year's event where we had the Arthurian Legends world premiere in the store in Essen. And then a venue nearby, actually, it's like 20 minutes drive by car. That's the Veranstaltungszentrum Kaue, Event Center Kaue, that's what it's called. It's an old washing house for the coal miners. So the whole region has been coined by coal mining for decades during the heyday of coal, I guess, in that region. So that's where everybody grew together, stood together, and it was very integrative for the community as well. So to that place we will return. Actually, we've been there a couple of times with Flesh and Blood events, and it suits 128 people pretty well. And that's what we will be aiming at. That's what we are aiming at. It's 128 people playing sorcery at the event, at the only European Crossroads events announced so far. And we are very happy to gather with you guys this time over there, and for a change, not in a White Rabbit community game store. And yeah, have a great time.
Oh, I'm really excited. I'm the lucky person who gets to go out of the two of us. But I'm sure it's going to be an amazing weekend. So it's going to be the last weekend of September, and it's going on the entire weekend. Should we just say, what is the main tournament? What's that format, and is that going on all weekend?
Yeah, we've got a 2-day event. We will play the first 7 rounds on day 1. It's going to be a constructed event. And we've got on day 2 the top cut, because we didn't want to press everything in one day. That it takes long already. And from experience, and I guess everybody from experience can say that playing that many rounds a day will push you for time too much, and it will just not be an enjoyable experience compared to, well, it's a weekend anyway, so why not stay another day and have the top cut the next day, and everybody else spend some time going for a second event if they want to, or just hang around, trade, mingle, play, enjoy, or do some side events, which we are also offering. And just for a quick reminder, there's Sorcery TCG.de is a homepage dedicated to the event, showing all the events happening. And actually, there's going to be an update with today's news, which we will talk about during this stream. So here's the first place to hear it. And then tomorrow, sorcerytcg.de will get the update appropriately.
Cool. So that's like the main events. And I took a little sneak peek at the side events, and I could see that there was also a Seal Championship.
Yeah.
There's going to be some on-demand drafts and stuff.
Yeah.
So even if you don't make it to that final top cut, there's plenty to do during the Sunday.
Yeah, there's a Seal Championship. We were, when we were thinking about how do we do this as a whole, I was checking out the Gen Con schedule and PAX as well. So I was trying to get inspired, and I was. So I saw a Seal Championship happening at Gen Con, and I said, yeah, well, that's a pretty good idea for a second day. So it's going to be a sealed event, and, well, a couple of sites, sure.
That's going to be absolutely cool. We have a lot of people in the chat. I just want to say thank you all for joining us. And I'm going to try and keep up with the chat. Jeffrey is saying, Matthias, what is your very cool shirt you have on?
Oh, nicely spotted.
Ooh,
Yes,
Gnome
that-
Hollowers.
Yeah, Matthias is going to be there as well, guys. Figure
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
So, yeah, Matthias, go ahead.
yeah. I just did a test print of just for fun for the shirt. So maybe I will, if it works out, and I can have them delivered. I maybe have a few. I will bring a few, maybe.
We've got
Ooh.
an address for you. Just let me know what you ship so we know what to expect. But it would be great to have those.
Absolutely. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's like the main event that's going on during the Saturday and the Sunday. But we
Mhm.
already teased a little bit when we spoke together with Jürgen from Nerd and Proud of It that there would also be a more casual event during the Friday. So do you have any updates on, are we going to dinner? Are we going to have a beer
Yeah.
together on Friday?
Yeah, so Friday is going to be arrival time for most people. Everybody
Yeah.
who's arriving on Saturday, guys, I'm sorry for you, but I keep my thumbs pressed. You will be there in time on Saturday. But for Friday, well, the store is open and you can come by the store. There is actually different events planned that day. But for us, it feels like we've got 2 days of gameplay ahead of us. So we would rather push for a joint dinner. And that's what we have found a good place to go to do for us all this evening. It's a brewery. It's a Dampfbierbrauerei. Brauerei. It's das Brauhaus Die Dampfe in Essen-Borbeck. It's like, you know, in that area, everything's like 25 minutes by the metro. So that's where we will meet, and we have dinner together in a way that we are all in the same place. They just a little tangent here. They had offered us a room to rent and then a
Ooh.
fixed menu, but that would have been extra cost in the range of the event itself.
Okay.
So I thought, me as a player arriving and then needing to press for yet another $50 to get dinner and drinks, that felt too much. So we will not rent that extra room. We will spread across the restaurant, and I feel like it's best not to be fixed on schnitzel dinner and have everybody being able to order the dish they want, because that would have been the downside of renting that one big room. So yeah, I guess we will still be in the same place and enjoy in the same place, and it will be very surprising and pleasant to see, oh, you're here too. That's great, and you can still walk around the tables and sit with people the same way we used to do in Eskenrask before. So it felt the better decision of the two options to just say, yeah, let's go to the place. I will post it on the website tomorrow, and everybody can make their reservations, and there's not an extra hurdle for everybody to attend.
Cool. That sounds awesome. I am happy that it could actually be done because in the case that 100 people show up, it's nice that there's some place that we all can go. Otherwise, pizzas might be a little troublesome to get enough of.
And there's finding a place that can potentially suit everything between 50 and, in that case, 500 people max isn't that easy. So that's what the capacity looks like. It's probably not going to be fully booked on that day. So there is, and I believe this is the best choice we could have made under the circumstances.
Absolutely. And as we have experienced, it really is a great way to start your weekend. You get to talk to people, then you have a lot of fun playing them. That's it's a great way to start everything off. So we also wanted to talk maybe just a bit about the pricing. What is that looking like for the main event? I mean, you can all go to the website. The website will be in the description as soon as the live stream closes. You can just click right on there and go to the website. But maybe we can just refresh our memory on it.
Yeah, I'm refreshing my memory now as you speak.
Perfect. I mean, that's real life action.
Oh yes.
So if you go to the website, there is a table rather in the middle of the website, and that says Crossroads Championship pricing. So it's a comprehensive table with information, and there is, as part of the update, something missing there, which I will add tomorrow. But everybody, I guess, knew already. So what do we have? Everybody gets the event exclusive foil promo card. That's the Gothic Tower with art by Atlas Thorn. I guess you guys also know that this is going to be the only so far announced way to get this card, because this is region specific. So in Europe, it's just us at the Crossroads getting these, from what we know today. Then we will have at random 8 Arcane Barrage playmats with art by Alan Pollack. We have added 8 PCG vouchers for card grading as well. And there will be 2 art prints raffled out among everybody. So that's not depending on the place you will make at the event, if you make top 8 or not. But speaking of top 8, there will be a set of foil side cards from all 3 global crossroad regions. So the towers, all 3 towers will be in for everybody. There will be a Crossroads playmat featuring Vasily Amolive. Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, Vasily. I didn't test this before. Crossroads artwork, and there is going to be an art print and also a PCG voucher for places 5 to 8.
Ooh.
Places 3 and 4 will get also the tower side cards. Will get the Crossroads playmat, an art print, a PCG voucher, and in addition, the rainbow foil avatar of the champion they featured throughout the event. So that's going to be place 3 and 4. And what's so far missing on the website is that places 1 through 4 will also get a Dragon Lord box as part of the prize.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, touch the hot topic there, right? So we will get to that later. First time mentioning this. I hope chat doesn't go mad right now, guys. It's coming. It's coming. Just give us a second.
We will talk about
We will
Dragon
give
Lord.
you the hot topic.
Okay. Finalist. We'll also get the rainbow foil avatar with the champion, the tower sides, and a little bit of an increased PCG voucher, and the first place as well. So all places 1 through 4 get the Dragon Lord set. That will be added tomorrow. And I believe these rainbow foil avatars are very hard to come by, and they look amazing. What was it, Friday? I was running the store together with Sasha, and then we had a visitor who attended Gen Con, and he saw that avatar, and Pascal made 2nd place, and he's from Switzerland and came by the store, so that was a really good chat. Shout out to you, Pascal, and to your friends coming by. It was amazing. And he has this avatar. He didn't have it with him that day, but it was just great for him to stop by, and he was saying it was an amazing event, and I believe we can and we will live up to the expectations of bringing the Crossroads event to Europe.
Absolutely.
Huzzah!
Yeah, I have no doubt. I think it's going to be amazing. And we have a lot of confirmation in chat that those rainbow foil avatars are indeed really, really cool and look really good. And speaking of something that looks really, really good, Matthias, you're, of course, also actually joining us for the Crossroads, and that is epic. It is so amazing. And you have some stuff that you might want to talk about, some artwork and maybe a playmat as well.
Yeah. Yes, I will bring some stuff to sell, and I will also sign cards, stuff like that. I will bring this kind of prints, signed prints. And I will bring artist proofs, as many as I can, paint.
Nice.
Cool, very cool.
So not that many, since I am very busy right now. And and some other small stuff also. And I think maybe Heiner wants to say something about the playmat.
Yes, let's just get us all back in the layout. There
Yes.
you go.
I would like to say that I'm absolutely thrilled to have you over there. It's for us at the White Rabbit the first time we're having an artist at one of our events, an original artist, and it's just going to be fantastic. I'm very happy that you found the time, and we are very honored to have you there that day.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to preface this with.
Also, I would love to find some time to play also.
Yes.
That is entirely up to you. We, our expectation is that you have a good time. However, though you do that, that's up to you. It's all good. It would be great if you would find the time to play. Yes, just
Yeah. I would
okay. So
probably just set something up at the booth or something. So
yeah, be back after round 2, man. Everybody's playing
Yeah.
anyway. Why?
yeah,
Exactly.
Friday
Take the
draft
first
after
rounds
dinner.
and play them. It's. I know this from the grading section of events. Before round 1 starts, and then sure, people drop out a little bit early, come by. But most of the rounds, and this is not 35-minute rounds, this is 50 minutes round. We're playing constructed here. There won't be very much to do. And I believe this is a crowd that will understand that if you want to play, they won't say, well, oh, Matthias is here, but he's not at the booth. No, he's table 16. He's playing.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean,
Give him a second. He will be here. We will manage this, but I would really love to see you at the tables as much as possible. So I
yeah,
keep
and
my thumbs
everybody in chat is saying absolutely people would love to play against you. And I think we have either Ron or Richard saying that they want a rematch.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and plus, while you are coming, we have thought about doing a special playmat for the event. And that is something we always, after this was a yes between us, that was the biggest step probably, that we're going to have one of your artworks for the event as a special playmat, and that's an honor. So but which one is it going to be? And at that point I was again revisiting the art you've done, and there is one artwork in particular that I found very matching given the nature of the event. That is one reason, because there is a crossroad sign on the artwork. And on the other hand, it has to do, it has to do something with being underground, which is exactly what happens below where we are having the event then. And that's when we said, okay, why shouldn't it not be this artwork? This is a perfect match. And I believe now it would be up to you to state it and reveal if you would like to.
So I have the shirt. It's the gnome hollows.
Yeah. So it's going to be Gnome Hollows, guys. If you call up the artwork, you will see on the bottom left there is a crossroad sign in the hollows, actually. So the gnomes are very very aware that sometimes they might get lost for whatever exact reason. They, as inhabitants, put up the crossroad sign there, but maybe they're rearranging or a little bit forgetful. That's up to the lore telling about the gnomes. We all know they are quite dynamic in their brains, so maybe something falls off sometimes. So they have to remember where to go. And then it's just perfect. It's going to be a beautiful playmat. So watch out for that at the event. It will be printed by Kraken War Games, an excellent playmat manufacturer. Very high quality, very thick material, very super high resolution print. We can go up to 1200 dpi, and it's not an issue after all. So it's very, very good quality.
And I also have to say that it is a design that I personally have wanted to do for very long. So I was very glad that it is going to be made now for this event. So I'm really looking forward to see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool. I have to say it is my absolute favorite of your artwork, Matthias. So there is no
thanks.
doubt that I will need to buy one and maybe take it home with me. That's amazing. And it's such a cool piece of art and really nostalgic. So I think that everybody is going to be very excited. I'm seeing a lot of happy people in the chat.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's going to be great. Is it going to be a single player mat or 2-player mat or?
Well, that's a good question. We've had a conversation about this, right? It certainly wasn't a debate and wasn't close to a discussion, but yeah, we were thinking, okay, what are we going to do with it? And we have all the options. We can do it a single player playmat, but that would probably cut off too much. So what we ended up with is why not ask chat what kind of playmat chat would prefer? 1 player, 2 player, just to get some feedback from you guys. And also, would you like or would you not like the fields to the grid to be on the playmat? Just slightly, not like
Yes.
solid black or
So,
something. You know this
guys,
style where it's just faintly visible. And it's possible. It's just we're thinking, okay, why shouldn't we ask you guys who wouldn't like to buy these what you want? So let us know.
yes, please do write below. Do write single player or 2-player and then write grid or no grid. We would love, then we can also just collect the info afterwards. I'm seeing a lot of people saying yes, please, to the grid. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are very excited about having the grid there. And as a good point here, that someone is saying here that if you want to play with the Chaos Twister, the card, it is really useful that you have a grid to see where it lands. And I think so far
It looks
we are
like
saying,
grid.
yeah, grid, and a majority of people saying 2-player. So far, so good. But keep writing. Heine, someone is asking,
Yeah.
is stitched edge an option, or how do we feel about that?
I know stitched edges is an option for a single player mat. I'm not sure about 2-player mat. I will ask though and find out. And for single player playmats, we, although it is an option, we usually opt against it because it is just impractical to have the stitched edges where the playmats touch each other,
Yeah.
and then there is this double stitching. So this is a question of personal preference, I guess, but the feedback we're getting on that one is rather, well, I would prefer it without stitching, although I personally love the stitching. So that's always pretty hard to figure out. But I will ask for 2-player playmats if stitching is possible, because for 2-player, there would be no reason against it.
Yeah.
I've got the playmat, the River of Flame playmat produced by Aquila Gaming. By Christoph, and that is an amazing playmat for 2-player playmats.
Yep.
That was just a very sweet pick, and it was extremely well done. So yeah, I'm thinking about going that way now.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people are saying that grid for sure, a faint grid, but I'm certain that's something you're already considering, and definitely most votes for 2-player.
Yeah. Then the Gnome Hollows, as the trolls are correctly stating here, that's a one direction playmat. So one would be in the right, looking at the playmat in the correct direction, and the other one would be, well, everything would be on top. Australian view. Cheers. So that's yeah, there's always something. It's going to be a great playmat. We still have some time to consider and figure this out. But the big message here is that this is going to be the event playmat, and it's going to be whatever route eventually it will turn out to be. It's going to be a very unique thing for us for the Crossroads event to have, and we're very happy.
Another really cool memento from the big European Crossroads event, and the only one so far. So hopefully a ton of people are showing up. How are we doing?
And if you're lucky enough, you might even get Matthias to sign it on the spot.
Yeah, for sure.
So get a Gnome Hollows playmat with artist signing. That would be so cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. yeah, I just need to see what I was going to go into asking about. Yeah, we also had a lot of people who wanted to know more about the rules. Are there any cards banned? Are there anything that people need to consider when building decks and stuff like that? And also, a lot of people were interested in knowing what about swap and Day of Judgment. Are these
Mhm.
new promo cards? Will they be available? And I'm certain you, Heine, know a lot more than we do right now.
Yeah, I do. And I guess this is where we start sharing this. Right. So card legality. All cards listed on Curiosa will be legal for the tournament. Right. So that includes swap and the Dragonlord set.
Yep.
There is an updated version of the floor rules available, and that will also be part of the update coming to the website tomorrow. It will be directly linked in the event description, so that's what we will be running with. Kairos legal as well, right? So that's going to be fun. But
Yeah, that is going to be
that's
fun.
how we'll go. Dragonlord legal, swap legal. Deck lists. There will be a template for the deck lists. So there is one available. I guess it's a PDF you can fill out and then print out. So we will need deck lists. As an alternative, you could email it, but email and spam probably isn't the best idea. So we would really ask everybody to bring a printout of the playmats. Right. So if you give me another topic you were mentioning.
We were also
Swap.
Yeah, exactly. Swap and Day of Judgment. But people are saying that as far as they know, swap is not yet on Curiosa. So I don't know if you have any special info.
Maybe it will be by then. What I can tell you is this. I guess all of us have followed the Gen Con weekend in some capacity. And part of what Eric's Curiosa did, and Ira in particular, was running this folder of cards, and he was swapping cards for a swap.
Yeah.
And we are very happy to announce that thanks to Eric's Curiosa, we will have a folder there with swap cards, and you will be able to swap your card signed for a swap. So that would make the cards accessible for everyone. And that's how you get the swap card. And if it's listed on Curiosa by that day, we're all fine. So let's just give the team a little bit more time.
Cool. Yes. Oh, but that's really great to hear. I also love the idea from Gen Con that you could swap for a ordinary or exceptional. Then they get this really big binder of people attending the event, and people get to go home with a promo. And swap, in case you don't know, is a new card. It is from Gothic, but this version features alternative art. So that is special for these events.
Yes, but Heine, I also heard that you mentioned that the Dragonlord set is going to be legal in the tournament. And we know that at Gen Con you could buy the Dragonlord set. Will the Dragonlord set be available at the Crossroad?
I guess there's only one appropriate answer at this time. Okay. This is again something we did not decide on our own steam. But I guess we share the view of everybody that we would like to have our Crossroads allowing access to the set as well. When Gen Con was a way to let out the set to the public, right? And store supply was limited in the first wave, at least. I'm not sure if there's any more. I don't know anything more about this as anybody else on the store end. For the Crossroads event, though, EC has granted us enough product to offer the purchase of a Dragonlord set to everybody who has a ticket for the Crossroads main event.
Ooh, yes, nice.
That's the Crossroads main event. And also, if our judges hear this now, they were probably asking, well, maybe I should play the event. And I say, no, you shouldn't worry about this, because support will also be able to have access to a Dragon Lord set. And that, guys, is always one per person, and it's a purchase.
That is amazing. I think a lot of people are excited to hear that.
Matthias,
Very,
I got
very
you.
cool.
Yeah.
Will artists attending the event also have access to?
You will. Yes, you will. Yeah. So we are doing this to have a great time with the players, but then there's more than players essential to the event. So everybody who's essential to the event, the players dedicating their time coming there, and also the volunteers, the supporters, the artists, they will also have access to the event. That is a condition we were given by Eric's Curiosa, and we gladly met this condition. It wasn't really a condition we were thinking about. Are we doing this or not? But it was just great to be offered this amount of product to share it, to make it available to people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
and
good.
I think a lot of people are very excited to hear that, because the product is indeed really, really limited, and it's difficult to get a hold of, and it is even more difficult to get a hold of for a decent price, because the secondary market has exploded on this specific product.
Yeah, that brings us to a different topic. What's it going to cost?
Yeah.
And I am not quite sure how nauseating the secondary market price is to you right now, but it certainly is to me. But I can change that. What I can say is that we don't have exactly the final numbers yet, but the price of the Dragon Lord box will be exactly at or very close to MSRP. Considering that MSRP in the States means there comes sales tax in addition to what MSRP is. So please do not forget this. It's all dependent on the state, in the States. And that's always what we're talking about. So it will be very close to the effective MSRP of everybody.
Oh, that is wonderful to hear, Heiner.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's great. But as you said, please do note that there will be a bit additional from the tax as well that might be added on top. But again, I think that is wonderful, especially because the product, the secondary market is wild, and I'm certain that a lot of people also have local stores that don't have them available. So this is an excellent way to both meet your sorcery friends, but also get a hold of those really cool and flavorful Dragon Lord cards.
Yeah. And Daryl is writing, legend. Well, this is me being able, in the name of the White Rabbit, to announce this to people. But the decision wasn't made by us. The decision was made by Eric's Curiosa. So if you guys were during the last weeks waiting and pressing for answers, well, here it comes. So this thanks. I take it, but it's not my decision. It's his decision. And all the pushes, maybe I don't want to elaborate on that too much, but just patience is a virtue. Things come in time, right? So that's what I wanted, and maybe I don't talk more about this.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm certain that.
And I hope nobody spent too much on the secondary market in the meanwhile, because it's here now. It's going to be accessible for those attending the event.
Absolutely. That's good to know.
But then it might also be the right time to mention where you can buy a ticket for the Crossroads event if you haven't gotten a ticket yet.
Yeah. So Iscarios, I don't know, I haven't read all the messages, but it's one purchase per ticket holder. So if you come by, you've got a couple of friends, that is not anything we will be able to serve. It will be strictly attached to attendance at the event, playing the Crossroads main event, of which this afternoon 101 tickets were not available anymore, leaving 27 tickets still in the wild. So that's go to whiterabbit-cgs.com, find the Sorcery ticket link, or go to Sorcery TCG and follow that link over there. And then, go for the ticket. We are aware that this doesn't make everybody happy necessarily, but that's a goal that is impossible to achieve either way. And again, I would just like to say that while we are happy to announce this fact, it would probably be advisable to hold your horses and wait what the future brings, and just see what adjustments the team will make in the future to address the situation. And to be perfectly honest, pressing a company for answers is something that shouldn't work, because then you're giving out the decision-making process. That is, I understand the frustration and everything, and I was, I guess we were all in the same seat there, but it just can't work that way. Instant gratification and instant information, that's not reality in some parts of life. Some things just take time and need consideration. And even though communicating information is done in an instant today, the decision-making process behind stuff is sometimes based on live and real events just happening, and then it needs to take some time to reconsider and to rethink things. And I mean, the awareness of the product is great, considering that a couple of weeks ago everybody was saying, oh, that's $60 for 14 cards, that's too expensive. How the tides can turn, right? So just let's just give it some more time. It's like, what will this availability of cards do to the player base, to the market? We just don't know. And as a store owner, I'm staying confident in the team and the products they're releasing and the strategy they're pursuing. So yeah, man, let me transfer that positivity and that confidence that it will turn out well either way.
Absolutely. We also have Daryl saying that Eric Kiosa also has a grand master plan. And I definitely think that we are also here because we have a lot of faith in the company's both ability to make some great product, but also trying to serve the community as best possible.
There's enough games out there. You can go and have more releases per year and have these price increases over a couple of weeks. Do you want to do that? Pick another game. Just this is not necessarily what this game can't offer you what you're looking for. And there's plenty others out there who do willingly so and can. And but this is set differently from the beginning. So yeah. We stay the course, I guess.
Yes.
Indeed. I'm just bringing up a question from Jeffrey here. Do we know what the round timer will be for the 7 rounds on Saturday? Wondering if the top cut being pushed to Sunday means that there is more time available for each round. So how long is a round during Saturday?
Does this question really mean that we have covered the topic of Dragonlord availability already? That's crazy. I thought this would be more problematic.
So far, people are just very happy and very excited to know they have access to it. So unless we see more from chat, I think we're good.
Yeah, okay. It's great to know that everybody attending the Crossroads events is going to be able to buy a Dragonlord set. Yeah. And there was still 27 tickets left.
Yeah.
So maybe we're going to sell out. I hope so. To have a full house, also to enjoy Matthias's great playmat.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, well, right. If your stomach hurts, then write me an email and I will listen to you either way. If you still, I'm just hoping this stops the Dragonlord situation overshadowing this event, because that's not what the event deserves, and that's not what the overall enthusiasm will deserve for people playing at the event. So I would be happy to take that exit from the situation. Yes. And let's be happy that we have these boxes available, right?
Absolutely.
Do we topic
have an answer for the round?
Well, I'm getting back to that now. So we will follow the most recent version of the official rules. I believe that's 50 or 55 minute rounds. There's not really going to be more time, but we would like to, why not have lunch for a change and not play for that hour after round 3 or 4. We just want to make the schedule for everybody a little bit less packed besides playing. And honestly, judging is not part of my duties at the event. So you guys, Jens, it's 50 or 55 minutes on a regular constructed round. Do you know?
I think it's 50.
Yeah, I guess so. So it's going to be the regular round time, and the timer is going to be huge. It's going to be very well visible to everybody.
Okay.
Perfect.
And will there be an official judge?
Yes.
Yes.
Also, we are if you're interested in judging, let us know. Hit us up. There is still positions open. So yeah, we would like to hear from you if you would be interested in judging the event.
Cool. I'm certain that a lot of people think that would be very, very cool. Daniel, we are getting a question about a booster box of Gothic. I'm
That's
afraid
a bit early.
that's too soon and we don't have any information about that, unfortunately. We do know Gothic is supposed to be coming out this year. It will be the biggest set so far that Sorcery has created, but we don't have any other information about Gothic. Yeah, I am just gonna check if there are anything that I'm missing from the chat, but I think we are good there. Heine, you have gotten a bit of a reputation also for doing some very cool live streams of sorcery events. We already know that you're going to have a live stream from this event, but what can people expect? Is it going to be commentated live stream? Will there be interviews? Will we be lucky enough to see Matthias there as well? What are you imagining for the live stream right now?
Well, we were running, or we have ended up at a situation where we can technically do the live stream, but there will be nobody to do commentary. And that for a live stream of a certain standard, everybody is eager to play, and it's usually one of the players saying, well, I'm dropping out and I will do commentary. For this event, everybody will certainly want to play it all. So we have, although my initial planning was to run a live stream and we will record all the matches, it will be recorded and then afterwards put on the official Sorcery channel of Sorcery TCG. It will not be streamed on White Rabbit Community Game Store. That's also part of the update coming up tomorrow. But it will all be recorded and then properly cast over, not being live, which I feel for everybody in attendance doesn't matter either way. And given the fact that our friends from the States and from otherwhere in the world are on a pretty much different time zone by a large margin, shouldn't need to watch live and spend their nights watching the event necessarily. So basically it boils down to it will be better to record and then cast over, not live, and push it on the Sorcery TCG channel. But the production will be the same standards you have enjoyed in the past from our live streams. So we will do the interviews. It won't be live interviews. But if you rewatch this stream like a little bit later, it's also not going to be live, and it will still carry the same spirit and atmosphere. If you watch Ask and Risk 1 now or 2 now, it's still going to hit. And this is going to be the same way, just closer to the event, I guess, for everybody then. So that's what the stream will present to you guys.
Cool, but good to know. It's still great to be able to see it afterwards and just get a feeling of the atmosphere, but also seeing some hopefully really cool games with people battling it out. There are some great players in Europe that are really in hardcore training mode, so that's going to be exciting to see. I'm also just pulling up a comment here that Richard will be selling cards. There are vendors at the event. Go ahead.
That's perfectly true. We will have the Trolls of the Realm, Richard and Ron, at the event, setting up their booth on Saturday in the venue, and we are absolutely happy to have these two studs with us that weekend. If you don't know them yet, you will, and you will enjoy. So They will not be there just to have a good time with us. They will also be there buying and selling sorcery cards. And in addition, they offer a 5% discount on a deal you make at the Crossroads event. So visit their homepage, hit it up. Also part of the update tomorrow. That's the 5% for everybody who places their order now to pick up at the Crossroads event, if I remember correctly. But that's a 5% voucher for sure.
It is. And you need to remember to write Crossroads in the coupon field, and then make sure that you mention that you're picking it up at the Crossroads event.
Yeah.
And then there's the discount, which is
Correct.
very cool.
Thanks.
And great to have some single cards available in case anybody has like last minute alterations to their decks or anything that they want to play casual or just have fun with while being there. We need to pick up a few cards.
Yes, and
Yes.
Nicholas is also saying that he is going to be playing a Spicy Enchantress deck, but maybe just going to use it at the Cornerstone event. So, Nicholas, what is the win con for this deck? Just asking for a friend here.
And I'm just putting this comment up here. Remember that you need to write in the promo code. It is Crossroads.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also
Let's
believe
see,
that
yes.
right now is a pretty good time to buy cards. It's the new set
Yep.
will be coming out soon. Who knows what that set will bring? What cards? I mean, you can still speculate a little bit on what you want to buy, but as far as I know, the trolls are the best source for single cards currently in Europe. So having them at the event makes perfect sense. And there's no shipping involved. If you place your order now, you can just pick it up. It can't get any more convenient, and you probably can't have a better option to make a good deal other than now.
Absolutely. We're getting the comment. You can buy now and just pick it up at the event, which is perfect. Matthias, I just wanted to ask you, in case you have some time to play, what will you be playing? What's your favorite deck that you have?
I'm just trying to work something new out. I got a bit tired of my spirits deck that I've been playing for 2 years or something. And also when the rule changed for Free City, it got a little bit worse also.
Yeah,
for sure. That was a tough blow to Free City. It didn't do a lot for it.
We have also been updating decks this weekend.
Yeah.
For Cornerstone events.
Absolutely. I'm just checking with chat here. Not many will come by car, but will there be any parking space? And is it free, or do you need to pay for parking near the event?
There's limited free parking space available, and limited meaning not 2 cars or something like that. It's. I guess it will be plenty for everybody coming by car.
Absolutely.
Indeed, and Matthias Daryl is also writing here that he can show you a deck that likes to go underground. Daryl just won his local Cornerstone event with a mono earth deck that likes to go beneath the ground. So you might get a little inspiration there if you want to.
And a comment here also from our friend Ragnar. Nothing wrong with playing the same deck for 2 years. I think he might have experienced that deck probably a game or two.
Yeah, well, Ragnar is not very fond of my spirits deck, I can tell you.
We're just picking up questions. So guys, if you have any questions, let us know. If there's anything else you want us to just briefly cover.
I could just take this.
Yes, please do.
So the Free City nerf is that creatures are now striking sites, and they didn't do that originally. And if you try to, that's striking minions. But if you try to defend with just Free City, it still gets struck, and therefore you still take damage. So it can't be a free defend anymore. So that's the nerf. So yeah, Free City is basically a useless card as of now.
Less fun.
Without
a doubt.
Useless.
Yeah. And we're just checking if anybody has any questions. Is there anything else that we should cover, Heine? Anything you feel like we need to mention?
Take a look at my notes.
Yes, I can just grab this question in the meantime. Matthias, will you be bringing more painted APs? You just showed us one. I'm just going to get you up in the solo layout so people can see this really cool piece of
Ooh.
artwork. Oh, that looks amazing.
Yeah, I will bring a few.
Wildfire EP.
I will try to bring a few, but it's about it has to do with how much time I have to paint. I'm way too much work on my in my studio right now, so we'll see how many I will bring.
Nice, but there will definitely be some available then.
Yeah,
That is good
And
to
also
know.
some prints. You just showed us a very nice print of the.
yeah, I can show again.
Yes, definitely. I'll just put it up in solo so we can get a good look at it. Ooh,
Yeah, I will bring
nice.
this kind of print
Copies.
Nice.
signed. No, this one wasn't signed, of course.
I was like, oh, that's hard to see, but yeah.
Very cool.
But the amulet was.
Yeah, Curse Iron.
Yeah.
Yes. Heiner, did you find something on your list that you wanted to give a bit of an update about?
All topics on my lists are covered, unless we hear something else. That would really be it.
Cool. I think our topics are also pretty much checked off. So please do remember that when this live stream is done, you can go straight down into the description. You can go straight to the Sorcery website for the event, and there you can find the links for buying the tickets. There's all the information that will also be updated tomorrow. So hopefully we will also get the last couple of tickets sold, but it's amazing to hear that over 100 tickets have already been
That's
purchased.
great.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic, and there will be. I just would like to tease a little follow-up news still to come. We still have some information to share. There will be a little surprise from the Eric's Curiosa team, not by any means in physical form, but regarding kind of a hello from them to everybody in attendance. We will still have news to share about what PCG can offer for the event as a grading company attending the event, dedicated to the event. And that is information that, and there is an last topic. We will have news about product availability at the event, and that will consider beta wave 3. Yeah, and those are topics. Jürgen, I know you're watching this right now. We got to talk. Maybe we find a date that we meet on your channel. That would be Nerd and Proud of It. I guess I can say this here, Sophie, can't I?
Absolutely, absolutely.
It is extended nerd family.
Extended family. We're always happy to give a shout out to Jürgen.
Yeah, that was just a formal question, but yeah. So we will talk about this at a later point of time. Yeah. On Jürgen's channel, and then announce some more information. But for now, and for I believe this point of time where everybody is at right now, it was a lot of topics already. I guess it was mostly good news, at least to everybody attending. It was essentially the major part of what you guys are looking for. We are always happy to make that available and possible together with Eric's Curiosa. And everything else has a little bit more time to be announced later and a little bit closer to the event. But for now, yeah, let's meet. Let's have a great weekend.
Perfect.
Would you just like to sum up for the listeners that has just joined the chat?
I can try.
You can try these 12 points.
I'm just going to briefly run over all the points during the past hour very quickly. This was a live stream about the event, the Crossroads, the European Championship for Sorcery, the only one announced so far in 2025. It will be going on the last weekend of September. There's a casual dinner on the Friday. Saturday and Sunday will be the main event, but also a lot of great side events. Field Championship, among other things. We have Matthias Frisk, original sorcery artist in sorcery since Alpha. He will be joining us. He will bring along some cool products, some APs, and will be there maybe also to grab a game with you if you have the time for it, and Matthias has the time. Hopefully he will. And we are doing the main event on the Saturday, and on the Sunday will be the top cut where we get to find our winner of this European Crossroads event. There's a lot of great pricing. I'm not going to mention them all, but you will find them in the website below in the description. There's like a full table of everything. Yes, we will have availability for the Dragon Lord for the people who have a ticket. So if you are in the event itself, the main tournament, you are able to pick up a box of Dragon Lord. One box of Dragon Lord. And that is, of course, really great news, and also something that a lot of us have been hoping would happen.
And also Heiner and Matthias has been working together to make a special playmat of the Gnome Hollows for this Crossroad event.
Yep. And as you said, definitely a good time to get that signed as a really cool memento from this weekend. And finally, we will hopefully be seeing Heiner and Jürgen collabing on a bit about the special label that PCG does for these really cool events, and probably also some more updates. So I think that was everything. Hopefully. Otherwise, do let us know.
The singles, Trolls of the Realms offering singles.
Absolutely. Trolls of the Realms offering singles. Do go onto the website already now. You can purchase it, and then you can pick it up at the event, and you need to write the promo code Crossroads for a 5% discount. I think that might have been it. Are we good?
I would just want to say that this will be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's a lot of great people across Europe, and people have been meeting up across some great events, and this will be yet another really fun weekend of sorcery.
Indeed. And our favorite heavy metal artist is, of course, participating. So that is going to be great. I'm a bit envious that you get to go.
Yep.
So it is.
Yeah.
Heiner, did you have a last minute comment?
And that was a perfect finish. You know, that's the best. I have nothing to add.
Okay, perfect. Matthias, thank you so much for joining us for the live stream. And I look forward to meeting you in person for the first time at the Crossroads. Heiner, thank you so much for joining us with all the information from Eris Curiosa, and you as the event organizer as well. Guys, thank you so much for joining us in the live chat. It has been a lot of fun, and I hope to see many of you at the event itself at the end of September.
And remember to smash the like button.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Bad YouTubers. You need to remember that as well, please. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.